Wait, it's not pronounced Geocities?
That was a serious question. Nigga, why did you get on the plane?
Right.
Why didn't you arrest them at the airport?
Right.
Why did you wait till the plane was in the air?
The movie
it's
becomes
still
like
gay.
it's still, of course it's still
So
gay.
it's still very fucking gay.
I don't have any ideas for this that aren't gay. Terrible movie.
Explains why I've never gotten a blowjob before.
Learn to code, they said. It was actually the dude. We're fucking killing it. There we go.
That's second.
One and three.
That's
One
right.
and three hurt my ears.
As
so
long
we
as
did
one-
something good.
As long as one of them worked.
Yeah.
That's why we do. That's why I do it 3 times.
The second one was like.
I only
You
need
can
one, but
literally
it's
see it.
Yeah, the second one was
I
like
only
in
need one of
1/4.
them,
It was
but-
like cut, 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 cut.
We'll get there.
Here comes the hurricane.
Today we are rebooting the movie Hackers from 1995, starring Angelina Jolie and
Others.
other people nobody remembers except Matthew Lillard.
And
Yeah,
Bonk.
no shit.
Yeah, young
Oh yeah,
Bonk.
we got yeah.
Nobody remembers. You
Yeah.
ever seen Tremaine?
And Dr. Melfi from The Sopranos.
Yeah, was that her? I thought
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, the
That was
one.
the mom. It was the therapist.
Yeah,
No, it's the
Lorraine
therapist
Bracco,
from
yep.
The Sopranos.
But who was she in Hackers?
She was the corporate chick.
She was like the co-conspirator of the
Oh,
She
bad
was
guy.
banging
wow.
the plague.
Oh. I never would have picked
No,
up
I
on
wouldn't
that.
have either.
No, I
Damn.
didn't until I read it later too.
Why?
Yeah.
Kidding.
I just
Dr.
picked up on shit.
Malfi. Listen. That's why I started seeing a therapist.
It's amazing how like actually
Turns out, in a
close
post-
those are together, even to The Wire. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it seems in my head like they would be so much further apart, but it's like a couple of years.
The whole time we were watching it, we're like, Young Buck?
Is the Wire? The Wire's Chicago, right? Not New York.
Wire's Baltimore.
Oh, it's Baltimore. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense now. You
It's
know what I mean?
Byrack.
Yeah. So they. Oh, is that what they
It's
call it?
Bodymore,
Oh,
Maryland.
dude.
Bodymore
Where you from?
Murderland.
Yeah,
I'm from Byrack.
exactly.
Oh shit, from Baltimore. Nice. Hey, go Birds. I love the Orioles. Brr, brr.
And the
I love the
Falcons.
Ravens. Brr.
Yeah, Ravens.
Yeah.
They're
I love
purple.
the Pigeons. Brr. Go Baltimore.
There's not really a Baltimore Pigeons, is there?
There has to be. It's probably their AAA minor league team, but it should be. Yeah, man. They really kind of like.
What's that rollerblade game that everybody plays? You know, it's like you bash each other. It's like,
Roller derby?
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Pigeon roller derby.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No.
That's just roller derby.
Roller derby.
Roller
Is it in
derby.
the air or on the ground?
And also, roller derby fits right into this movie for multiple reasons, because it's one part
Yeah, well,
punk rock
right.
and at least several parts gay.
Super gay.
Well, actually, what's really funny about Pigeon Roller Derby is remember when TLC had no scrubs, and then I think it was like Sporty Thieves came out with no pigeons.
Doesn't
Pigeon
remember
heads.
that.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
Yeah.
Pigeon
Yeah.
Roller Derby is just roller derby.
Bunch of pigeon heads on skates.
Bark, bark, pigeon, bark, bark, pigeon head. It's not it. It's chicken.
No, that was it.
It was
Oh, that
chicken
was chicken
heads.
head.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, it was
Chicken
definitely
head.
chicken
You're right.
head.
You're right.
Brez, that should you should expand into
Pigeon
rep roller derby. I bet you could make a killing on that.
Know what to
So
do
when you
in
don't have
roller
money for
derby.
chicken, you
I feel
gotta
like-
go
oh
with
my God.
I
pigeon.
feel like she knows a lot of people who would sign up for that.
HBC,
for
Hoyle
pigeon head,
Blade.
No,
fucking
for
roller
just for a rec roller
Oh
derby
my
league.
God.
Instead
I'm
of
saying you
bok chicken heads, it's
Chicken.
Wait, do you have an actual idea for this?
Fuck yeah, I do.
I'm so
Sick.
excited.
All
Me
right.
too.
Please do.
I can't wait.
Well, I don't
But
want.
I just want to
We have to
explain
describe
it.
what the movie
Yeah.
is.
I just
Yeah,
want to
that's what
describe
I'm
this
trying
to
to-
those
all right,
who
fair
have
enough.
been probably
Not
like
everybody
had
has
enough
seen
of a like not
Hackers?
to see
Well,
I
this,
was a
but
slacker on Hackers.
No,
For
same.
sure.
I
I
was the
saw
first
it
time.
last
oh,
night.
Slackers
For the
is
first
its
time.
own movie we could reboot
That
too.
is a good one too.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
But
my
there was a lot of
hacker
that in the
cherry last
90s. There was a lot of slacking and hacking in 90s movies, I think. Just hacking it up.
Hacking my cherry in
It
bed.
must be nice.
Must be fucking nice. I think it's a relic of the 90s because it was like, whoa, internet. Like, which is, there's a whole slew of those. And, you know, you had The Net with Sandra Bullock. You had Sneakers. I don't know if anyone remembers Sneakers. There was other movies with the internet in it, but it was
Swordfish.
That was 2000s, but I'm gonna
Give it to me.
So yeah,
I need this.
Swordfish is worse than all of those movies combined.
Yeah.
But
That was Halle Berry, right?
it's,
Yeah.
and John Travolta.
And wait, no. What's his face?
And Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. I mean,
Yeah.
and then she gives him the blowjob while he's hacking.
Yes, that was a real scene in that.
That was a very
you're
real
not
scene.
kidding.
I never even heard of that.
Well, there's that to look
Count yourself lucky on that one. That's a terrible movie.
Explains why I've never gotten a blowjob before.
It's because you weren't good enough at computers.
Not a good enough computer hacker.
Get this man a keyboard.
They told me to learn
Oh my
sports.
God.
Yeah.
Learn to code, they said.
It was actually the movie Hackers that made me think to myself, like, if I could just type really fucking fast, I'm gonna get all the blowjobs in the world. But then, so I can type at 120 words per minute now, which I can, and fucking no one's sucking me off because I can just nothing matters.
Chicks
I'm,
dig-
not breaking into anything.
Chicks dig
The
dudes
movie
who type.
very much made it seem like that, though.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, she was like, you didn't hack into that? Psh, I'm so dry now.
Yeah, no,
I
now
was
I'm
like,
fucking.
that's not how that
Was it
goes.
Now I'm a
more
stenographer in a fucking courtroom, and I
There's
ain't
like a
got no
meter-
blowjobs there.
Like, warning, server
I'm
too
fucking
dry.
I'm courtroom subtitles. That's all I've become. Courtroom
You
subtitles.
gotta keep those
There's
servers
good money
cool.
in
It's
that, quite honestly, actually. I wish
Was
I
it
could
more
do that,
about like
honestly.
math than how fast they were typing though?
I think
It wasn't about
in the
words
movie
per
Hackers.
minute.
It was a little bit
I
of
think it was
both.
all just
It was a
entire,
little bit of
mostly
both.
made up.
I think
Because
it
you
was
had to
all
hack
about
faster
math
than
and
the
how
other
fast they could do it.
That was like Lord of the Rings with
Yeah, 'cause
computers.
they were like going
like,
into subsectors, and they were like trying to get into fucking files and.
Password
Yes.
sex.
Yeah, they're thinking
Password God.
It's
Oh, all right. Wait. We should say like what it is. We still didn't say what it is.
No, we haven't.
Okay. I'm gonna run it down right quick.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so these teenage kids, they're hackers. They feel like they're like anarchists. They're like not part of this crazy mixed up world, man. And they stumble on, in all their juvenile hacking ways, they stumble upon a major like thing, and they download part of it.
What was the virus? The
Leonardo
the
da
Leonardo
Vinci,
yeah, the Da Vinci
or some
virus.
shit.
There we go.
And it's gonna like ruin some like merchant ships at sea.
Yeah, it was gonna
and
blow
they're
up.
gonna
It was
Ecological
It was gonna blow up some
disaster.
oil
Oil
tankers.
Shit.
the merchant ships, and the bad guys are gonna take the profits from the blown up merchant ships, even though they blew them up, and they're gonna blame the hackers for it. And
Right.
Young Bunk
Young
is there to make the bust.
Yup, Young Bunk and Mark Anthony of like
And Mark
brief
Anthony,
Latin
yeah.
singer fame.
Anyways, so at the end, the hackers don't get blamed because they hack faster than the bad guy.
And they put up
Play.
like messages in like PSA fonts, like the "This is your
Right,
rid of
yeah.
drugs" font comes up, and they get to. You could just do that. You just make people screens like.
Oh, I forgot the best part.
Yep.
While they're doing all of this, they're wearing the most beautiful pleather outfits
Oh, yeah.
ever.
Padded, they got
Yes, they've
pockets
got like
on their
yes. Oh my,
shoulders.
they've got
yeah.
like straps everywhere. They're, I got mouses like you wouldn't believe. Hard drive,
Yep.
other hard drive, hard disk. Wire.
Somebody should have had a bandolier of fucking
Yes, it
like
was
floppy
fucking
disks
stupid.
or some shit.
And that was one of my favorite
That
parts.
one
I
nigga
loved
had
it.
a
I
Jawa
loved
hood.
it.
He came to the door.
Yeah,
The one with
pageantry.
the dreads. He came to the door
Yup.
looking like a Jawa.
Yeah,
The
I'm
You couldn't see his
pageantry.
face.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a bit much.
It was
You're 100% right. We were sitting here watching this, and she looks at me. She goes, "This is the gayest movie I've ever seen," and it is though, right? Like once you see it, you can't unsee
Yeah,
it.
it actually did like. I mean, it gained a cult following after it came out, but it did gain like a separate cult following in like the LGBTQ.
Did it?
that made
So I was
sense.
looking- I was
unaware
looking-
of
I know
that.
it really did.
I was
Yeah,
unaware of
yeah,
that.
okay.
But
I'm
that makes
trying to
a
see.
lot of
Believe it.
sense to me.
And that's cool.
I
Yeah.
was trying to find like something about that, and I didn't stumble across anything like that got into that.
You
so
were
I'm
curious.
I'm glad to. Yeah, I was bi-curious.
It awakened something in you.
He's
No.
more than an ally.
Yeah.
I
He's
am,
also a client.
Yeah, I am proud to report I am no longer a soft boy.
And the thing is, and it, like, because it kind of like
Whoop.
it kind of makes sense, right? Like in a little bit of a way too, because like while it's not like explicitly a queer movie, They like it just kind of like the rebellion of all the things that are happening. The sexuality is kind of being portrayed. It became a movie that they really found, like the community found a way to like grab onto.
And you can tell it's like people involved. The movie, nobody like who like wrote or directed it was like, we want this to be gay. You could tell it was like people involved were like, how do we slip some gay into this? Because that was 90s, right? Like that. A lot of stuff in the 80s and 90s, like it's gay the way He-Man is gay, right? Like if you watch He-Man, that shit is they're unmistakably gay, right? Like you can't nobody watched He-Man and went like, oh, this is very straight and masculine.
He had the power.
Yeah, he had. You had his buddy was named Man at Arms.
Yeah.
But like in general, a movie like Hackers that's aimed at teenager, like it's funny the way it like, I bet you kids watch this and went, this is so masculine, it's so cool, I want to be like them. Look at how cool that guy is wearing sunglasses in the middle of the night within this dimly lit room, because even though there's no video camera, he's just like, I just need everything. Yeah. And the biggest missed opportunity was not playing I Wear My Sunglasses at Night during that scene.
100%. I'm not missing what you're talking about with being the homosexuality portion of it. But what the biggest takeaway for me about that is just the sexuality in general, regardless of who's like, it is like juicy. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of the purposeful eye contact and awkward pauses. It is like it's so palpable. Yeah, that's what really stuck out to me. I hear what you're saying, and I agree. But like, this was like a very fucking raunchy movie without it being raunchy. It was like, it was more than suggested.
It's in the air. It's kind of in the air of it, you know?
Smelled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can smell the
like
pleather.
hacking.
What is that? It smells like a pizza oven in here.
Get
out of my room, Mom.
Dude.
Well, they got that one scene where like Angelina Jolie like goes into the room and she's like banging like this dude almost, and there's like 3 guys on the computer.
So he was the one who was banned from using computers, right? He wasn't even allowed on computers.
Zero.
That's
cool.
Not
even a
he
dial
had zero
not
chill.
Even a
he wasn't allowed to use computers, and he like rolled with the crew.
He was zero cool there.
Yeah, and so he wasn't allowed to.
It was his 18th birthday. He started on his 18th birthday, and now he's allowed to.
He was like a kid. He hacked the mainframe, and he had to like, okay,
there was
or
only
cancel.
one.
Would you like to hack the mainframe? Yes, no. Like, and he gets the cops kick in his door with all these shotguns, which is a recurring thing that happens in this movie. Where oh my god, there's a teenager hacking. We gotta kick everything. We need to bring an army to. And it's, I think every single time the cops gonna arrest somebody in this movie, it's always the same thing. I feel like it's a deliberate bit where they just.
It's like that Hanna-Barbera thing where they reuse the animation. Like there's like.
This scene where Bunk is like, they're trolling him on the phone, like, we're gonna come over.
Right. Like,
and Bunk's like, oh my god, this is so. And I'm like, man, Bunk really is young, because old Bunk would have been doing it back. He would have been like, what are you doing, motherfucker? Like,
I was laughing my ass off for some reason when they rolled up and like they had the 4 phones that were hanging down, and just how disappointed he was that they weren't there when they rolled up with the shotties.
Was that in like Central Station?
These
right?
lanky kids out in their underwear.
With these poor kids who have never performed a violent crime, and they're just coming in with like
kids who couldn't perform one if they tried. There's this kid in a towel. He's all leggy. He's like, I'm a hacker, and they're dragging him out with shotguns on his face. Like he doesn't have a keyboard, man. He's not gonna do anything. All you gotta do is ground him. It's fine. Like. I think there's a scene where they're like, oh, actually, our perp is grounded by his mom.
By his mom. Like there was somebody else that would have
Dad's not grounded.
If only his mom would unground him, we could catch him in the act.
I think the movie does a great job though, because like, so the movie came out in '95, right? Like I'm 9. My grandmother had a computer, right? Like and back then it was like Windows 3.1, and so it didn't even have like a really good user interface. Right?
It still doesn't.
Didn't even have a GUI. Didn't have a fucking GUI, man. And so it was just, but it was literally like window after window after window, and they kind of like portrayed it that way. But I remember going over my
the hard drive's crispy.
yeah. But I remember going over my grandma's house and being like, oh, I'm gonna fucking open up this. I'm gonna do this. I was like, I loved doing it because it was new. There was nothing like it, right? There was nothing to compare a computer to. Like video games aren't even like at the level that they are yet in '95, but. And so I think they did a really interesting thing about like going all in on a movie about computers and then these hackers. Now, whether or not they did a great job portraying these hackers, they didn't. I was going towards like they did an okay job at like kind of going all in on something that no one really knew, right? So like they're like, oh, we're gonna be
100%.
hackers, and it's like, all right, we've heard the word before, right? There was like freaking and hacking, and there was all those other things.
Oh, I want to talk about
So,
freaking
like,
with the PH because I thought that's the funniest thing.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
So there's
But-
They
never
were
so
saying
the
all
thing is,
that
like-
shit at the end and chanting. What were they talking
Freaking
about?
It's a real thing. This is a real thing.
Yeah. What-
And I think hackers might loosely be based in reality.
Basically, it was manipulating phone stuff. So
Phreaking was-
a thing you did because you used to have a dial-up modem, so you could manipulate the touch tunes to get the touch tones of the phone, and you could get it to do things that. Like you could be like
Free long
like
distance
there's
phone calls.
There's an episode of Justified where the
No
guy does
way.
this where it's like
I thought they were just
caller
fucking
you
around.
can always be caller number 9. You know, to remember, on the phone, like caller number
So,
9
no,
wins
of
a fr-
course.
You could always do that. You could make it so. Like
No
So it was
shit.
just all
So-
sound based.
so,
it was
like,
all
now that
frequencies.
you
And
never
number,
hear
number
it.
one was like beep 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 beep
Yeah.
beep 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 beep. So it was all ways you
So
could
when
like.
they're freaking, it's with a P and not freak
it's
like
PH
with
Yeah,
because
not
it's
frequently.
phone.
with the
Because
EQ
for
would have
phone.
been a good
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
'cause-
PH is for phone, and I guess I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's
Oh,
a
that
dumb
makes-
phrase,
okay.
but
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
what
you
they're
know,
referring to.
but
Well, so that,
I
like, the
didn't
big-
know what it was.
Yeah.
The big dude in Freaking was, I think, Captain Crunch was his name.
In
And
the
they had
movie
a
or
whistle
in the real life?
because
Yeah.
the guy had a whistle that came with the Captain Crunch box, like when toys came in boxes, and
That's
that
awesome.
whistle was the exact same frequency to like get a free long distance phone call. So you would blow the whistle into the phone.
Rose, can you
thing.
verify this?
He would blow the whistle into the phone thing, and then he would gain like access to be able to make long distance phone calls.
Damn.
That's definitely the kind
of thing that they
something.
would've done.
Yeah.
name.
That was something.
I
But-
gotta say, mess with the best, die like
the
the rest.
rest.
I was trying to remember
It's
that.
hard as shit. dude.
In the early 1970s, hacker John Draper discovered that a toy whistle found in Captain Crunch cereal boxes emitted a perfect 2600 hertz tone. This frequency was used by AT&T's analog switchboard network to signal an idle time. So the whistle made it sound like the phone was idle, and then he could seize the trunk line of the phone system with that idle whistle and trick it into granting him long distance calls.
Nigga, Don Draper?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
No, John.
His father. I'm only picturing Don Draper as a hacker.
No, he's blowing.
Put him on the screen!
But put a whistle over his penis.
Yeah.
Freak this bitch.
He's a freak.
Oh, he's going to the pigeon head
Freak.
fucking roll tonight.
Freak on the phone, freak in the sheets.
Freak a leak.
Oh my god.
Yeah, freak of the
Ah,
week.
freak.
So,
Yeah.
what I meant to ask you was,
there was something here.
and everybody, but because you
got
brought it up, you said it does do a really good job of capturing a certain fascination with technology, right? Of a certain time, perhaps one very closely related to Y2K, which I would like to come back to, but
Please.
because that's where my ideas for this went. But like honestly, like what did you feel about this show about this movie having? You saw it as a kid before, right? This is not your first time seeing it.
Yeah. No, I
Okay,
saw
this
it. I
is
saw
your
it a bunch of times
very
as a
much.
kid.
And I don't know wherever like and it was her first time seeing it too.
Rose had seen it before. We watched it last
Yeah,
night.
I
It was the couch's
watched it
first
a
time.
I
Yeah,
watched it a
very
bunch,
much.
man. I watched it a bunch. I actually haven't. I haven't rewatched it for this because that's not my thing. I don't do research.
Okay, well then my question was going to be, how did you feel about it watching it now versus back
Didn't
then?
happen.
Nah, it's still
Okay.
a pristine gem of
So-
perfection.
So I guess I'm going to pass this one to Rose as the only other person who saw it as a kid and watched it recently. How did you feel about? Did you feel like it was I felt like it was more self-aware than I remembered. I gave it credit for. Did you?
I remember as a kid really connecting with the idea that they were trying to stop this environmental catastrophe, and
they're Planeteers.
basically. But
Racketeers.
what did I connect with then? Probably like the fast typing and the cool graphics. And now I just think like it's just funny. I've completely forgotten the ending. I don't know how it ends.
I still don't remember how it ends. Yeah, we kind of zoned out by that point. It was definitely a half an hour longer than I had.
I mean, like
right
watching it, we had to watch it on Pluto, which is commercials, and there were commercials every like 10 minutes.
4-hour movie. Fuck.
So it was hard to connect to it, but like it connected. Now it just kind of looks funny because they're these kids, right? And they're the point is like they take themselves so seriously, like kids do. You know, like they have a crew, they all have handles. Like the Jedi guy is, or the whatever Jawa guy is a Lord Nikon.
I like to,
That's
Lord.
right,
He's the Jedi guy with the
Yeah,
dreads.
that is pretty hard. Too.
I still connect with Angelina Jolie's boobs. When
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Check out 2 second
They're-
flash.
quick flash. It's almost like they put him there to be like, no, it's not really gay. There's boobs in it.
That shit hasn't changed, but no, it was interesting to see it as an adult and being like, oh yeah, these are kids, you know?
Yeah.
Like if my 17-year-old hacked into a mainframe and caused like international chaos, I would be simulataneously like proud and a little bit afraid.
You'd be like, that's my fucking kid right there.
They're
Hell
barely
yeah.
They're barely old enough to overthrow a monarch.
And
You
but
know?
like, what really hit me this time was like the beginning part with the kid getting in the car and his mom's there, and then all of a sudden they're on a plane and like they're in this new apartment in New York, and he's like, "Don't leave me alone, Mom. I'm in the mainframe." She's like, "Okay." Like that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
You.
So
He's
yeah,
playing
that's
that
kinda
box
my
game
take on it.
again.
But I do think I remember being like, oh, this is so embarrassing. Like how it's misjudging it. I feel like the ridiculousness of like, oh, there's the server room is neon and there's literally fucking lasers being shot around when they're hacking. Like, I feel like some of that had to be on purpose. Like, I feel like it's not just, hey, we're dumb adults, you don't get the internet. I feel like it intentionally was like, we're just gonna go all in on not getting the internet. Because I don't feel like they were interested in I don't feel like anybody making this movie really cared that much about the internet. I think they cared about the characters and the kids, and they were trying to they were making like a movie about like young punk kids, basically. It almost reminded me of the Ninja Turtles movie, where like the Foot Clan, they're all hanging out, their kids at the arcade.
There were some similarities, yeah.
Denny.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to create. I wonder if they're like trying to create their own like neo-anarcho
regular
kind of,
menthol.
Yep. Sir, you're 12.
Yeah.
Initially, what I was thinking was like the terminology of the word hacker. I think you might know.
Honestly, I actually don't.
So it comes from like people who used to work on like newspapers and stuff, and they were on the typewriters writing newspapers and shit. They were hacking away at the keyboard. They were actually hackers. They were hacking.
It feels that way.
That was you once, Bonzo.
So that's where the term originates. And Rose, please back me up on this. Cut me off if you think I'm lying. I could be fabricating the truth
I think
just a
you're lying, but
little
go
bit.
ahead.
But I do believe that the original terminology comes from people working at like newspapers, hacking at stories, or maybe they're just fucking hacks at their
They're
job,
hacking
right?
it up.
Well, that's definitely the term.
But is that not
too.
the same? Like they're working with, you're a hack. Wow, you're a hacker.
Oh,
You're-
that's all you're doing. You're just whacking away at the keys. Yeah.
So my original idea was that the original term hacker was someone working hacked away at the keyboard. So what if it was a movie that predates the internet, but it was a room full of nerds working for a newspaper or something, and they start inserting subliminal messages into their work, and then years later we get QAnon.
I don't know so much.
All the president's men.
Yeah. So like they're all hackers. They're still hackers.
I love
right?
the idea,
But they're just
the
fucking. Now they end up on
Yeah.
We're
4chan.
all hacking minds.
If Zero Cool gets a job at
Zero
the local
Cool Ranch?
yeah,
Yeah, he
Zero
doesn't
Cool
jump in.
Ranch. No, that's what happens. He grows up. His kid gets a job at at a local newspaper because he says, use your hack it up for good. He stumbles on a satanic pedophile ring.
Satanic.
And the paper
Well, they're
paper
all
shuts him
satanic.
down. The paper shuts him
That's
down.
a thing?
The paper shuts him down. Well, hold on.
Shouldn't be.
Hold on.
Church of Satan is fucking good.
Stay with me for a second.
Okay.
The paper shuts it down, and he says, you're too close to the truth. It's getting hot. You're getting too hot we can't handle the heat." So he leaves, and he decides to go on the internet. He gets on the internet, and he starts becoming a hacker like his dad. He told his dad he never would be. And he starts leaking this information that he found. And his dad was, he was zero cool. But, like, I don't know, for some reason, he picks a handle, and maybe it's, like, quotations, because he's quoting people for the newspaper all the time. But when he needs to leave it, he just writes his initial, Q.
Bam.
Dumps all day.
I'm down with that.
Q dumps.
I also fucking love just thinking about it, like thinking about our MySpace days and shit like that, right? Where you did something that someone didn't know how to do. You're like, "Oh, how'd you do that?" You're like, "Oh, I just hacked it." Like, I just hacked it, right? So it's like,
Well, no, that was a thing he did, but that was a thing where people didn't know how did you make your MySpace page look like that?
I just hacked
I get
it.
where you're going with it.
But like also now we have like on any fucking internet browser you can just right click and inspect something.
Yeah, but view source.
View source.
How did I do it? I hacked the source.
How did you do that? I literally looked at the code.
There's like 2 clicks.
Right.
Tom
So like,
would teach you how to hack.
dude, Tom, my number one friend, my first friend, really, honestly, I'd be Oh, Tom Anderson.
Dude, Tom
I got his phone number in here somewhere.
Tom learned how to read the code. He viewed source, and he saw it, and it was like the Matrix. Tom Anderson. It was Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where.
Yep.
Dude, we're on fucking.
I know,
We are on
dude, this is
fire.
great.
No, he's Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
He opens the. He views the source, but it just speaks to him. He sees all the HTML. He sees how to make
Just
a
like the
clickable
movie.
image. He sees how to list people in your top 8. So instead of like,
Dad, what
instead of
does
saving,
Ahrefs mean?
instead
That's
of
a link, son. It's a link.
Instead of saving the world from like secret agents, he teaches the world how to make friends.
Wait, so this hacker movie
So it's
becomes
still
like
gay.
Of course it's still gay.
So it's
Yeah.
still very fucking gay.
I don't have any ideas for this that aren't gay.
All right, well, once y'all get to the part where we talk about what they're wearing, I'm very interested.
That's gonna be your part.
Oh yeah, you're the you went from the executive role to costume design. That's we're promoting you or demoting.
I think
you
we're
probably
promoting
to
you.
costume
Holy
design.
shit.
We're merging.
It's a lateral
position.
move. It's a lateral move.
If we're gonna do fashion, I'm gonna Aunt Viv myself and go hit the buttons and let Rose talk.
Yes. Rose has got a mic. Rose could do fashion.
I can do fashion anywhere, baby.
Rose can literally put it on the screen.
No, I just.
She's got the power. She's the real hacker here.
She's got the power.
Rose, what's your handle?
No, chill.
But it would be really fucking cool.
Put it
Alright,
on
so,
the lower third.
1995. 1995 Zero Cool is like this guy who's going to jail for being a hacker or whatever. 2005, his son is like an edgelord on MySpace, like a scene kid.
You
right?
know he is too.
He's an edgelord, and he's fucking like he's
a
like
mosh warrior.
yeah, not even. No, he stands on the outside of the pit.
A social
With a fist
mosh
out.
disorder.
Nah, dude, he's got the army hat and the Sauconys and the cut off camos.
Yeah,
Yeah, and a
dude,
terror
we're
shirt.
fucking killing it.
And he's fucking he's
We
He
keep
has two
saying it at the
hairs.
same.
Somebody gotta keep the
We're
faith.
finishing each other's sentences. So
I know, dude.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
We hacked into the.
We're in flow state. We hacked
lost
into
We're in
flow
the
state.
mainframe.
You're in
We
the
started.
mainframe now.
We are right in the mainframe.
Gaytrix.
Oh, that has to be the name of this, right? The Gaytrix.
We got there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How did we get here?
That is.
How did we get
That-
here?
Oh
man.
my god.
All right. Well, that makes my old
Gaytrix
idea.
Anyway.
That makes my old idea something. Now I want to go. I want to go that way with it, but before, let me just get it out.
go your
Let me
own
just
way.
get it
Go
out.
there.
Let me just get it out there.
Girl, be true to you.
Let me just throw it out there, motherfucker. We got a bunch of ideas floating out there, and I'm gonna further dilute them, and then we'll start like
the original
then we'll
movie
start
was
doing
extremely diluted
we'll
as
start
well.
sending
Don't even worry
server
about it.
lasers to figure out which ones we're keeping. But all right, the year is 2037. Universal healthcare has been passed.
Woo, we did it, baby.
We did. It took us
Thanks,
way. It took us
Obama.
way too long. Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Shout out Obama.
Friend of the show, bro.
Fame of the show.
But I'll do you. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm gonna do you one better. I got a new black president. What's
Bonk.
gonna? Oh, even better. No, I got no. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Humor me. Humor me. Humor me.
Oh, he finally made it. Oh,
Young Bunk? No, humor me. So we could bring Young Bunk in. No, he fits.
Now, what was
so-
the senator's name, though?
Clay
Whoa.
Davis.
Thank you.
She.
Exactly. Clay Davis.
So,
Thank you.
all right. So the year is 2037. We've passed universal health care. It took us way too long to do it. Most of us have died already in this world. We got our yachts and we all died of cancer. But then it's 2037, and so President Lord Nikon.
A government name.
Yeah, like, so now that universal health care's passed and it's been a little while, he decides to pardon Luigi Mangione. He says, you know
he didn't
what?
do anything
Like,
wrong.
the times have come back around. You were like, at the time, the world didn't understand
with
what you
him.
were doing, and now the people feel good about him now. So like, they pardon him, and he pardons Edward Snowden.
He's
who was
like Nelson
100.
Mandela for now.
So Edward Snowden takes a fucking one-way trip back to America from Russia.
Sure. Well,
Edward Snowden.
Edward Snowden. No, yeah, that's the vice president. That's the vice president. But I mean, it's black. All right, so the year is 2037. We passed universal health care. It's awesome, but it took us way too long. But President Lord Nikon is now in office, and he decides to pardon Luigi Mangione because he says, you've done us a service. But under the condition that he never touch a 3D printer ever again. So, then the Y2K38 bug strikes. It's,
Which is actually a thing.
Right?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is
I was wondering why you picked such a random ass
Yeah,
year.
me too, and not a presidential
Yeah,
election
no,
or
that's
anything.
I know, but I fucking as soon as you said it, I was like, oh wait, shit, that's a real thing.
I know.
It is.
So
I'm looking forward to it.
so the Y2K38 bug has struck, and the clock is ticking. And even though Edward Snowden is not allowed to use a computer and Luigi Mangione is not allowed to use a 3D printer, they decide together, we can do this shit. So they team up, and Snowden starts printing 3D fucking assault rifle. You can probably do that in 2037. And Luigi learns how to hack. You know, and he's getting into the mainframe, and they're trying to be, and Lord Nikon says, all right, you're our last hope. Like, you need to help us. So they team up to solve Y2K, and that is and there's guns, and that is absolutely as far as I got.
Well, wouldn't it be Y2 X?
We can make them gay. You gotta keep it gay.
That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah. No. Okay, there we go. They fall in love. They fall in love. And Snowden falls in love with Luigi Mangione, even though he's a much older man at this point. But there's a weird power dynamic.
Nah, there was
but like, he's the
Jail
sugar.
history.
It was a conjugal visit over Zoom. And it would be the Y2XXXVIII virus or bug, right?
Or what if instead of being pardoned,
Is there an easier way to say 38 in Roman numerals?
I'm sure there is, but
XXXVIII?
instead of being pardoned,
That's just math.
Lord Nikon, Lord Nikon, we can make him the president, but I'm also thinking maybe it's newspaper hacker, QAnon, Zero Cool's kid who's like
No chill.
He's no chill. I think he was super chill. Yeah, like he's gotta be. Well, he's like take that, Dad. Crash and burn. I'm like live life in a big way. Like I don't know, something like that.
Send
like,
it.
Yeah.
Full set, Dad.
Cypress chill.
I love it. All right, sold.
Is that Vice President
Rewind,
Cypress Chill?
rewind and replace. Yeah. That was it. We'll make it happen in post. So Cypress Chill, he's telling it. He's like, "Fuck you, Mom and Dad. I'm not crashing or burning." And he's.
I don't consent to
all right,
that.
but he grows up to become the villain, and he gets elected president on a platform of no more hacking. But then the Y2K 38 bug strikes, and Lord Nikon still, because he's a Jedi, so he's ageless, so he's still alive, and he's still leading the resistance against Cypress Chill because he's still Zero Cool. He's still about the Zero Cool, and he hacks into the mainframe in order to let Luigi Mangione out of prison, and he gives him the 3D printer, and he says,
That's a twist.
"Begin the revolution," because no one like you got to engrave. You have to engrave each of these bullets so that we can show the pub. I don't know. I'm still I'm workshopping it in my head.
Well,
I'm doing
I like
this.
the
I'm flying off the
callback
cuff.
to like how they hack everything so easily too, and he's like,
Right.
I could just hack and release
Right.
Luigi Mangione.
If you're a hacker, you can just do it.
Right.
But when
Yeah,
he
I
hacks
like
the
that
fire
very
alarm
much.
that
I
is
like
not
that.
connected to a computer in 1995, that's like being like, I could hack hack the cloud.
Yeah,
Make it-
I'm gonna hack the Statue of Liberty.
That fire alarm is not you cannot get to
I'm
that
gonna
that
turn the
way.
lights on at the
It might
Statue of
have
Liberty.
a phone line out to the fire department, but I don't think that's a thing. Where
Watch
you
me
can-
hack this Goodyear
It's not
blimp.
computerized.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah, that's like, I hacked the
President
bird over there and made it poop. Like, like you can't.
I'm gonna hack the
Party
Ingleside roller pigeons.
But wait,
And the
wait.
traffic lights. And the
What if
traffic
we bring the
lights in
pigeons
fucking
back?
Well, they did
90s.
hack the traffic
What
lights
if-
too,
In the
right?
90s, yeah.
What
Right,
if-
like that's
We didn't get that
the
until
thing.
like 2007.
What if young Lord Nikon, hear me out, is so good at
I like where this
hacking
is going.
that he can hack stuff that doesn't even have computers.
Like toasters?
And what he realizes is like, think about it. If
Thank
you
you,
could
Rose.
hack any animal, right? You could hack any animal in a certain radius.
You could
of your-
hack an animal?
Well, no, well,
Let him cook.
dream with me.
Yeah,
Dream with me.
All the microplastics.
Well,
now you
because they could hack a fire, right? That's not connected, right? So this is a world.
Ridiculous.
This is 2037, right?
Say more,
We
Dan.
have the technology. Let's just say we have the technology. Imagine this future world with me, and
Sure, 11 years
he
from now, hell
hacks
yeah.
because the motto of hackers, of course, is hack the planet. So this guy actually did. He actually hacked the planet, and now he can hack animals. And they're like,
Damn.
and
There's
if you
logic
could
to
hack,
it. I'll talk about that.
think
in a
about it.
second.
If you could hack any animal. There, of course, it's not logic, and it's
absolutely-
gay.
no,
but it's pretty gay.
No,
too.
we're
I feel like we can
legitimately
make this
there.
gay. No, like I feel like okay. So he
Dude,
hacks.
you want to talk about
Well,
fucking
Oh,
Neuralink?
just let me.
It's
let me
called
go.
on your
Let me
side.
go.
I'm on your
Hear me
side.
out. So he can hack animals. What animal do you hack? Because you could hack like dogs and shit. There's things you could do, but you could be
fucking
like, I'll hack
shark.
lions, but shark. Yeah, but you don't live near sharks. Like,
Thank God.
what are you
Keep 'em
gonna
away.
do? What,
Well, you
you
can
gonna
hack
fly to
from
the middle of the
millions of
ocean and
miles
then hack the
away,
sharks?
man.
No.
Well,
What
the
you
mainframe
do?
runs through
No,
the
what you
ocean,
do is
Dan.
The rat.
what you do is
through
you
the
hack.
ocean.
You hack. No, but you got to be
It's in
within Wi-Fi
tubes.
range. You got to be within Wi-Fi range. So what you do is you hack the birds.
Yeah.
Birds can fly, and you can summon them in groups. So you could command all the pigeons to attack one person at the same time.
Birds
You
are
could command them to
government
pull,
drones.
like to go.
That's right,
You
birds
could command
are
them to
real.
grab things and fetch
Birds
things,
are real.
return them, and nobody
are
suspects the
real.
pigeons.
Birds are real.
No one suspects a pigeon because they're so like nobody notices them. They're everywhere. You can command
Alfred
them to shit
Hitchcock
in one
did.
place at the same time. Think about the utility of it. People want like power. No. This is real power. You hack the pigeons, and now this guy he controls the pigeons. He's what's the thing that this is
Alfred
called?
Hunt and peck.
He-
Hunt and peck.
Operation Hunt and Peck. That's what he starts.
Wow.
And he hacks.
all comes
And he hires the lady from Home Alone.
Lord
Yes,
Nikon.
the pigeon lady.
Lord Nikon becomes Lord Nightingale.
Oh yeah, that's good. The pigeon lady from Home Alone's handle is Faith Chill.
I would like to amend.
I just love I do love.
Can I amend my handle? I'm gonna amend my handle. Stretch. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I love that you went in the direction of this guy being able to hack like the biometrics of living creatures instead of like the 1970s like conspiracy psyop that birds aren't actually real and they've been replaced by fucking robots. Like
That is such a- I
that's a
love it.
real.
It's a real
It's a
thing.
real
We're
conspiracy.
It's like some
fine.
MK
Oh my
Ultra kind of
God.
shit, right?
But like you went with like
It's
they
a
could
super
actually
fun
have
one.
We should definitely bring
biometric.
MK Ultra into it.
Because like in like the fucking 60s and 70s it was a psyop thing. So like maybe he's actually able to tap into this robotic thing that his father
love
maybe
it.
puts him
I
onto.
love
Right?
everything about
so
this.
we don't have
Love
to go
it.
into this futuristic Neuralink world. He's able to maybe hack into old technology, and that's how he's able to get these. Mike Tyson had
hell
carrier
yeah.
pigeons,
I
right?
love this.
But what if Mike Tyson's fucking a robotic engineer and he's fucking repairing birds on his rooftop and he's sending them out?
Like Norm McDonald in the cartoon that he's in.
Every time we think he's fucking feeding
Norm
these
Macdonald
pigeons, but
plays a
he's,
parakeet in
he's
the Tyson
oiling up a
cartoon.
fucking pigeon for us. He's part of the rebellion. All right. So we start off in our original year, the 1995. We do all of the the movie Hackers happen.
It's canon.
It is canon. It happens. So we have Zero Cool Ranch. He is the guy.
Shout out Doritos.
He's not supposed to fucking be touching computers. He crashes and burns. We're cutting through. We're going through the fucking Y2K.
Flash foul.
The power goes out. People die. Whatever. That doesn't because it doesn't. Then we have MySpace. Fucking 2004,
Tom Anderson.
2005. Tom
Mr.
Anderson.
Anderson.
So this whole entire sequence happens in a matter of maybe seconds.
Okay.
Right? Because then we get to.
We have a montage of like technology,
We
where
fly
we're
through
at.
time.
So you're basically doing a montage of how technology changed from '95 to now.
No, how the
Oh.
internet changed specifically.
Yes, but like,
Yeah.
but we're catching up to the present,
Yes.
and we're doing like this happened, this major
Yep.
milestones,
'Cause,
watershed
like,
moments.
So,
Boom.
like, and then we get to like modern day. You're like, oh yeah, Facebook has become this like kind of big of a problem, right? With like politics or whatever. And then it starts to go beyond where we currently are, right? And so we're like, oh shit, I guess you're kind of starting to feel some kind of way, like as an adult who grew up on the internet, like damn, that kind of fucking feels really weird. Oh, I guess I can see where that's trending in that direction, or whatever. And then it just kind of maybe it just catches up fast, right? And now,
Young and Lord Nikon becomes president during that.
right, and we're seeing
during
that, but you're like, oh,
we
dude,
see
it's
Luigi.
Lord
We see
Nikon.
Luigi do his murder. We see Edward Snowden do the
Yep.
disclosures. We see Young Bunk arresting Chuck Fishman, and
Boom.
like all of that's happening in a flash.
Right, and you're probably thinking to yourself like, where does the murder?
We see pigeons. Like pigeons
No,
are
no, no.
interspersed
No,
in between.
No, hear me out.
I
They
love
hack
it.
the birds.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, but because that's how
that's what
how
we're-
they win is analog, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Go analog, baby.
Right,
We're
like-
so postmodern.
like the villain's computer goes down because he didn't put it on channel 3, like that kind of thing. Like
or he just didn't know how. Go ahead.
during that montage, we just need to see one thing because I like the idea that we have technology progressing in this montage, but also there's just random fucking shots of pigeons for no reason, and we don't know why yet. We don't know why yet
Yes.
because like we're just saying they still exist, they still exist, they still exist. Oh shit! Like, but also what we have to sneak in there is a couple shots of young Bunk stepping on bird shit and be like, the fuck, and like now in the future he's old Bunk. The Wire is canon also. and that has also happened.
Yes, I love that.
And young Bunk became old Bunk.
Yeah.
Like no, Bunk from Hackers. That's how he got. All right, so we
have to look up. I'm not gonna lie. This entire
This is how he got old.
No, I love it.
No,
the history of Bunk. We get a brief.
This whole time I didn't know who the fuck Bunk was.
What? How?
Because I didn't fucking watch The Wire.
You don't watch The Wire.
Well,
You wear
you
The
lucky
Wire.
son of a bitch. You got a wire to
So
watch.
I'm like, who the fuck is Bunk? I'm tired of not knowing.
Like The Wire, but the point is, The Wire is
In
a
my
great
professional experience.
The point is, The Wire is a great show. It's just that a lot of people kind of like they pigeonhead it pretty hard, you know.
They
like,
do pigeonhead it. But
There's
we
a
gotta
lot
get
of pigeons in
we
The
gotta get
Wire.
off the wire. We gotta get back to it.
Yeah, back to
back to it.
the pigeons are on the
Yeah,
wire.
I was gonna say
That's
it's a recharging station.
Yeah. Well,
That
also,
you wear.
that's why they hang out there. That's why they're always on the power line.
Dan, you gotta clip Kanye
That's how they
West through
send
The Wire.
messages.
Hold on,
And
that's
that's-
how we say The Wire. You gotta through the wire.
Hold up. That's how they send. That's one way they can send messages is they can arrange the pigeons on the power lines to send like Morse code or some shit like that.
Wait.
Okay, it's short and long wave data transmission.
Yeah,
Sure.
because it's analog, right?
Right, you gotta
Yeah.
make, because that's the only way, because everything's so monitored, right?
Yeah.
Like everything on the internet, they know your history, like everything you post.
Homing
like we
pigeons.
part of that montage leading to 2037, people getting arrested for their posts that they made, for shit like that, for anything they ever said that might have gone against government. That's why Lord Nikon wins, is he finally stands up to it, and now he's in office, and now it's like, what do we do about it? But that pigeon network is still out there, the deep state, because young Zero Chill, what do we call him? Cypress Chill now. He has Cypress Chill is
That's Young Bunk?
No, he
he's
grew
the
up
son.
he became part of the state. He's just like he grew up, he swore he wasn't gonna be like his father, and he was right. He was worse. He was so convinced that he was gonna prove Crash and Burn wrong because they were pretty lame and like you wouldn't want to be like them, but like he became so not like them that he became Chuck Fishman. Well, he adopted a new handle. Instead of the plague, he's COVID-19. So that's the new handle, because it's retro now. It's 2037.
COVID.
And
That's true. It's almost
Yeah.
20 years old.
He can spell it with a Q.
COVID. Yeah, there it is with the Q.
Q sent me.
Yep, because he was Q and he became COVID-19.
That makes a lot of
Q
sense.
and I-
though.
And
Q19.
it scans,
Q
right?
It just
19.
It
does.
scans. I
It
think
just
that
does.
all actually. I think that all adds up. We need a hero, right? Maybe it's. We need a hero that rises. I think the Luigi Snowden thing is funny, but I don't think they're our main characters. I think they're side characters, and I love to think of the handles they might
No,
have,
but
and
I
I
have
think
an
that'd be
idea.
really fun. But Lord Nikon's kind of a Zoran Mamdani figure, right? Where he's been elected on popular support. People elected him because he said, I'm gonna hack the planet, and I'm gonna make the planet work for you. And people are behind him.
The temperature chill.
Right.
The potholes are getting
was,
fixed.
Yeah. He ran on a platform of let's do some chill.
Nigga, chill.
Yeah, chill. Cypress.
Drew Chill.
Oh shit, Drew Chill. Okay, that's
Drew Chill. Yeah.
That's the one.
Cisco is
That's the one.
Yo,
from Bodymore Murderland.
Yup. And his
Chill.
when he hacks the thing, it's just thongs.
Chill.
Like
Yeah.
you got thong. Yeah, like
The
that.
Dip Thong song.
Yo! I was just gonna say diphthong. Dude, you fucking beat
Well, 'cause
me.
that's
You
what that-
hacked his brain.
I did.
Yo, am I a fucking
For
bird?
sure.
Nigga, you hacked that animal when you threw that penny at the alligator.
all I had left.
Put it on the screen.
All I had left, because
That poor alligator.
this is all I got, and then I'm like, I want to throw it in the air. He has the people's will at his back, but he doesn't. He realizes as president he doesn't have as much power or authority without that behind him, right? And so we need a hero who figures out how to hack the analog, how to hack things that are not connected to computers, and that leads us to our pigeon thing. But I haven't put that piece together.
What
yet.
about Kate Libby?
Hey, what about
You mean
her?
acid burn?
What about Acid Burn? Acid Burn went on an ayahuasca trip and realized that the digital world is too much bad energy for her. So she's retired. She's
hacked the healing crystals.
She's hacked her last hack, right?
She hacked the astrology. She hacked the planets.
Rambo.
She hacked all the planets.
She hacked the
She
stars.
hacked all the planets so she could put Mercury in retrograde and shit.
Exactly.
She hacked the constellations.
Yeah.
And they find her, and she's in some
Can't go outside today.
like
Mercury's in
Crystal
retrograde.
Palace in Yuma, Arizona.
Ooh, 310 to you.
Okay.
And she has to relearn how to hack to beat them.
But how she got to be?
420 to you.
How old is Angelina Jolie now?
Well, if President Lord Business Byron, I don't know his name, Lord
Better
Byron
not-
keeps
Lord,
getting
Lord,
Lord
Byron ain't
Nikon.
happened now. We're done with that. We're done
Lord
with that.
Nikon.
We're
Lord
done with
Nikon,
that.
a.k.a. Chill
If
Clinton.
President Lord Business,
Yo, you're kind of on fire tonight.
like he's trying to bring calm back to the planet, right? President Lord Business Nikon.
I'm sorry. He said chill Clinton, and I lost everything.
I have an idea.
I can't help it. I can't.
Chill and Chillary.
I have an idea.
Chillary.
And my idea.
Chillary
That's the acid version.
Can that be, or at least does she have a kid? Is it her, or
Yes,
is
Chelsea.
she like a Yoda
Chelsea
kind
Clinton.
of thing?
That's
or-
right.
Yeah, okay.
Can we
Yoda,
bring-
I
can her
like that.
kid
I
be
like the
Chillary
Yoda.
Clinton?
I like the Yoda aspect of it personally.
Okay. So it's not her kid. It's still just her.
I think it's her because
we got to keep somebody.
yeah, President Lord Nikon would know her because they ran in the same crew,
Yeah.
right? And
It's like a Last Jedi thing where
he
like
needs
Luke
her
Skywalker
help.
retreated, the other guy
Exactly.
became the bad guys.
Yeah.
All the old people are the bad guys. Now we gotta have somebody who's like jaded but still good.
So I think I have a fun idea I want to pitch.
Well, hold on. I want to hear.
Well, I
what
just
the
want
rest
to make
of the
sure
brothers
that
gonna
my
say.
idea doesn't get fucking forgotten.
You're right.
Because this idea can work with
All right.
my idea.
Fair.
You're in line. You're in line.
Let's Avatar connect. Go ahead.
Let's be birds.
Yeah.
Let's be birds about this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in at least my top five.
Jesus Christ.
At least
Okay.
my top four.
Plug into the Gaytrix.
I have no idea if this episode's gonna be good, but I am having fun making it.
God damn it. I hope you got that.
This is easily the most fun episode we've ever shot. But it goes. Where'd the microphone go?
No, you used to worry where the white women were at. Now where am I going?
Where's the white woman at? Kate Libby.
Kate Libby. All right, so here's where this happened.
That's a good segue.
Thank you.
So here's how this
I'm
happened.
glad you're here to
All right,
keep us in line.
How often in real life do we take like older technologies and just either throw them into a dump or just let them go? Like we have such ancient shit that just sits in people's backyards. And we're like, damn, that's still a working fucking thing, but modern shit has come along and made things a lot easier, right? So that's where like the bird surveillance program comes in, right? These birds are
They
still out there.
discover the old technology, right?
So,
the old
so
thing.
that's what it was for me. That's what it is. Sorry. So the birds are still there. The birds are still flying around. And maybe you hear a buzzing when a bird flies by. Maybe you're watching an old analog. You're playing an old video game system, and all of a sudden the TV fuzzes when a bird flies by. So right, but. What I was thinking about was when I was younger, we used to steal cable.
like you do.
All right. So hear me out.
All right.
We stole.
You unscrambled the porn. That was that
was a hot box.
Yeah, you did.
You had hacked
No, we
the
were
cable.
dirty ass people.
I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we would cut.
I understand
We
the
cut the
difference now.
cable irons and fucking put two together. And
My
then
neighbors had a hot box.
Splice.
Yeah, we spliced it. So yeah, but you can take it from your neighbors. You could, just do whatever you gotta
spiced
do.
it.
But yeah, we
The
I had a buddy with a
spiced
hot box, so that was different. But this was actually like taking the one coax cable that came into the house, cutting that shit, and just sending the signal to.
Yeah, I got you.
So, right, and so
Respect.
what if Kate Blanchett, whatever, she's like
Blanchett.
trying to. she's trying to like she wants to keep her her new energy crystal traditions the same. She wants to hack again, but she doesn't want to go down the computer route. So she remembers back to when she was a kid where they used to steal cable.
There's a Whitney Houston song about learning to hack again.
So it's an energy thing, right? She's trying to. She's noticing an imbalance in energy or something like that, and she notices that like when she's feeling the energy, there's birds on the wires, and she's like, "There's a weird feeling here." And so then somehow she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And so she's like, "These are high voltage power lines. I'm not fucking touching those." So what if she like somehow I don't know, meets up with a local electrician from a union, and they make them, right? So all of a sudden, she maybe
is it
somehow
like
she like they're able to take the impulses from these birds, right? So the birds are sitting on the wires and they're just chilling there, and all of a sudden they're hearing like a Morse code, right? And so she's like, wait, what the fuck is this? And so they're like, does anybody here know Morse code? And maybe she's in Yuma, so like maybe an old Navajo sound translator.
She's into astrology, right?
Yeah.
She hacked the planets, plural.
She thinks that she's actually doing it.
Sure, right. And we don't really have to know why.
Right. But so like these are robotic things. So like this whole conspiracy that these birds are robots, which she actually is able to figure out that these robotic birds are still sending government signals and government secrets through them, but like it's certain channels, like it's so high up that the president doesn't know about it. Chillary Clinton, Chill Clinton doesn't know about this. They don't know about this. This is above their pay grade, right? So she's now using this ancient technology that is now 60 years old, possibly, to like start to send and signals back because she's starting a new crew or something like that.
Okay, so I
love all
I have a couple. Yeah, I love it too. I just want to expand on a couple things.
Please do.
First one is it's not gay enough. Second is definitely nowhere near gay enough. But I love it. I love it, but make it gay. I love it, but make it gay.
Fabulous, bro.
I love it, but make it gay.
Fabulous.
No.
I love it. Okay. Well, we're trying to make it gay. I feel like the context is fair here. One of the cool things about growing up at the time we all did was we're old enough to remember what the world was like when there was no fucking such thing as the internet, right? We had dial-up phones. Some of us probably had party lines. There was just like, calling cards. We had...
Shout out Springfield Raven.
Hell yeah. So we used to have to do things the old way, but also we were young enough when the new way came around that we could still adapt to it.
And before call waiting was so hard.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Bunk's kid.
Oh, I love it.
Since she's moved to Yuma and completely devoid of technology, Bunk's kid has to teach her about new technology, and she has to teach Bunk's kid about the old shit.
I like the way that you had said. I'm not sure who's on.
Because the core of the fight is
I like the idea of having
the
new person being a no one.
Yeah,
I love that
digital
idea.
analog. Right? Is that
someone
a thematic
who's being
battle?
oppressed themselves, whether they're young, whether they're old, they're new, whatever, it doesn't matter. But they're just being oppressed themselves, and maybe a data center is moving into their fucking neighborhood.
So,
fuck.
Sure.
Ready?
I didn't think that went through.
You guys ready? I'm gonna do my best here.
Rip it.
Our files are a little corrupted. We're gonna give it a shot.
I love that.
Full send.
Full send.
They got your floppy disk.
Reformat. That's a hard disk now, boy.
The Floppy Boys podcast.
Oh shit, dude, that's funny.
3D's nuts printer.
Dick Matrix. Dick Gaytrix.
Gaytrix.
All right.
Doc Gaytrix.
The year is 2037. Technology once used to be a wide open world. It was the Wild West. The internet was an open place where anybody could find anything, good or bad. And what the hackers did for us is they showed us that power is fallible. They showed us that things were possible. People remember the names Zero Cool and Acid Burn. They remember Lord Nikon, and they remember the serial killer and his predecessor, the Captain Crunch, and his whistle that he used to use to disable phone lines. And he paved the way for these hackers. A lot of kids grew up idolizing these people. And one of them is a young girl whose handle is Chillary Clinton. So she becomes enamored with the world of hacking, right? They said learn to code. They said, well, fuck yeah, she did it. She learned it. She did HTML. She did Java. She did Morse. She did WinTalker. Like, she knows fucking everything.
Bro
Right?
code.
If there's a code,
hell
there's a code, she's the cipher.
She can dap so loud,
Hell
it
yeah.
echoes.
Yeah, she can even speak bro code, right? Like, she knows it all. She's got everything.
GTML.
And we know she uses her powers for good, right? Like, but as this happens, we get a flash forward, right? We start from 1995 and we get a little ticker at the bottom. We go 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and it starts ratcheting up. Dial-up modems turn into cable modems, and we get into Y2K, we get to social media, we get into...
It's all tech.
We start seeing all the technology that we've already lived through, but it goes further. And from 2026 to 2037, we see just all these things that like look less and less familiar. First, we see robots, we see AI, we see people losing jobs, we see automation, we see workers rise up against it and being cut down and fought. We see new civil wars happen. We see all these things that could happen, might happen. We see the echoes of it, and now we are in 2037. Little Chillary Clinton before, well, now she's grown up. She's a community organizer. Maybe she's gone through like the phases of it. She's got clean water, and then like that's not doing enough. Like housing like justice, like renter equity, like journalism, like mobilization. She's done these things. She's done these heroic things, right? She's done these things that have made a difference to people, and she didn't necessarily. She used the internet to mobilize them, right? But she believed in the power of community in real life. She's always idolized these hackers, but she knows serial killer is a sellout because over these years, what we've seen him do is he has mastered the art of social engineering. They're both masters of social engineering. She learned what she knows about it from him, but she saw how he used it, and he sold people out. He learned to code. He wrote the code, and then he pulled the ladder. He pulled the ladder up behind him, not because he wrote better code, but because he corporatized it. He literally sold it all out, and now companies control all of these things that used to be this beautiful, wild, flawed, and insane place where people could find their people. Now the whole point is not to find your people, it's to tribalize your people. It's to keep them in their own bubbles, and he uses this for political gain because he realizes I'm a fucking kingmaker now, right?
He's a puppeteer.
Yeah, he is. People just can't fight it. Technology is controlled by a few monopolies. It used to be you could start a company, you could start up, you could try to do something better than them. Startups don't even try to compete anymore because they either get bought out or put out of business. So when you start a company, your whole goal is to get bought, right? You don't even try.
Definitely.
Why would you? Like, there's no money to be made in really fighting the machine.
No, when a machine buys into you.
Yep. And for a long time, we haven't heard from Acid Burn or Zero Cool, or maybe Zero Cool went to jail for like some like actual shit.
Yeah.
Maybe like our heroes have started to fall, right? Like we met our heroes and turned like, and we saw their chat history, like we saw their Facebook posts. We're like, ugh. So maybe that's where people start to lose faith in the hackers. As Zero Cool gets Me Too'd, rightfully. Lord Nikon comes back and he says, I'm gonna fight this. Like he's had it for too long, and he's been developing a network where he could reach people undetected, right? He's got the old school BBs, he's got AOL chat rooms, kind of shit. Like,
and she said she sets out community events and she's doing her neighborhood shit. She's sending things here and she's putting things there. And she's inviting her 20 people in her small community, whatever. But she's still going out and she's still flyering like we used to because she's still an analog kind of.
She's been doing that over the years, right?
Right. So
she's 23/7. She's probably like 40 now.
So she's bringing her staple gun and she's stapling shit to telephone poles, and she's like, hey, come out to this clam bake that we're having in the middle of the desert. Come out to this knitting class. Like, she's still out there and she's still trying to build a community.
She's building it where it doesn't exist. She's filling in the space that's available to her.
She's the community organizer, right?
Sure.
She's a staple
she's
in
taking
her
it where she can get it.
And so, she goes one day and she's standing there and she goes to put a flyer over one of her old flyers. Maybe it's a week old or so, and she goes to put it up, and there's already a flyer there, and it's not one of hers.
There's a
it's
555 phone number. And
right, no, but for sure it is, and a QR code, but it's of Lord Nikon, right? And it's like a very political photo of him saying, remember,
Yes.
I didn't sell out.
No, we can't. No.
Remember, I didn't
sorry.
sell out. I bought in, and you can too. And it's a QR code of like wherever it may link you to. Maybe it's to some sort of cryptocurrency,
They
right?
bought in, but we
Right.
own it.
Right. So
It's done the punk way. You got zines.
Yeah, that's what I
are
was
back.
about to say.
Yeah, you got that shit that's back. Rich people ride segways, but we got rollerblades again.
Yeah.
We brought them
And so
back.
she's like-
we brought them back. Like it's everybody's got sleek clothes. Well, we brought those stupid motorcycle jackets with the grips that make no sense on them.
And so
right?
she's
Like,
sitting
where
there
they
and she's
have
staring at
money
it.
and uniformity, we have pageantry.
she's staring at it.
We want to play up our individuality.
We have
don't
our
wanna
own
be part.
uniformity.
Yeah, we don't want to be part of the system, and it's gay or not gay. It's whatever it is, but it's fabulous.
Yeah, and well, it is super fabulous.
Yeah.
And so she's like
What
about
else
to
would it be?
staple over what her own poster is, and she's like, "We're not in hiding." She like turns around, and it's Angelina Jolie's character, right? And she's like, she's done. She's in hiding, right? Because that's what it was originally supposed to be. She's in during Yuma. It's a small community.
Lord Nikon gets elected. They find the flyers, and you got think pieces coming out on the internet about how this can't be done, and this is why we shouldn't ask for real things. Like Lord Nikon it's pie in the sky. How could he possibly ever? They don't even see it, but in this case, like they think this is a joke. They could wash it right out, but he wins overwhelmingly, and nobody sees it coming.
Yep.
But he gets there and he realizes he's trying to do business, but everybody's bought and paid for. So he might have the will of the people, but everybody else involved isn't going to work with him. They tell him he's got to play ball. And he's like, no, I have a mandate. And they were like, that's hilarious. And she gets a message because this is the ultimate code break. And knowing no one can track it, they can find the email, but they won't know what it means. But it gives her an address, and so she gets on a plane, Yuma, Arizona, and she happens upon this very fabulous little hut. Inside, there is an old woman, full Buddha pose, and
Titties out.
and she says, like, I'm impressed that you really are the real deal. Like, I said I was gonna hack the planet, and I did through sheer zen. I found my healing crystals. I watched the movements of the stars. I wanted to get as far away from everything, and as I saw the patterns in the stars, and I saw the constellations, I saw the planets. And
God's code.
yeah, and I created.
God plan.
She's got these like satellite dishes maybe everywhere that she uses, and she's figured out how to send certain signals that can just ever so subtly alter patterns in space. And she says, I didn't just hack the planet. I hacked all the planets, and I can teach you how. And if you do this, we can talk to birds, especially. Most notably to pigeons. They literally fly under the radar, right? Like nobody cares about pigeons. Nobody thinks about them. They're not suspicious. Nobody would ever think twice about a pigeon. It's social engineering. It's just they took it a layer further. They social engineered. It's not just people. You can do that too, and. She did it using the power of a whistle, and she learned it from the serial killer, right?
Yes.
Like, she harnessed that technology, and she found a different way to use it. Okay, so the Y2K32 bug is what has thrown this all into a loop. Lord Nikon is at work heavily trying to be like, if I can figure this out, these companies couldn't exist without me, and we're all going under right now. So this is a race to control who gets to solve this problem. They have to come up with the pigeon EMP, where they have to replicate this whistle, and they have to attach it to enough pigeons. When those pigeons fly through the air, they will all make that noise. She has the whistles being handed out, and she commands all the pigeons to form codes that she's established on her bulletin boards with her people. She has them form Morse code or whatever by arranging them on the power lines, where the technology, it would go unnoticed. No one would know
patterns, right?
You don't
There's
know if you don't
lines
know. Yeah, you wouldn't know if you wouldn't know. We see a montage of people just tying these to feeding the pigeons, and just tying that, and people coming together, and they're tying these to pigeons, and now we have an army, a real army, man and beast, all together at last. And we see the serial killer looking up from his party yacht with his giant Cuban links chain on his yacht. He's like, "Yo, baby, and we see it's like, it's like the scene in 300 where the arrows blot out the sun, except it's just fucking pigeons.
It's a whitewash.
Yeah, the whole sky turns bird shit white. The wave of bird shit literally just weighs down the yacht until it's sinking. But
Operation Bird Copy.
But all of a sudden the internet cuts out, and we just see everyone in the world, or a representation of it, and they're all just, the fuck happened?
And it's just, nothing is what it is, but everybody across the planet is starting to experience the internet speeds at a uniform rate, right? No one has faster internet speeds, no one has slower. Everybody gets it, and it's all it was how we were able. This shit was gone.
How do they send that signal? They do it through the dial tone.
Yep.
They have to phone freak. It shuts down the internet, but it's like a minute, and everyone's pissed. And then it starts up again, and they do what they're doing. And then Y2K38 happens.
Yep.
And we fade out to an indeterminate amount of time later, and people are... We hear the... That happens. And we come back in, and it's just a young girl, not our Chillary Clinton, but a new young person learning to use the internet for the first time, and this is all new to them again. And she logs on, and it takes forever, and it's You've Got Mail.
Mess with the best, die with the rest. No chill. Theme song in 3, 2, 1.
Baby, help me hack the world. 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 Baby, help me hack the world.
Baby, help me hack a bird. Baby, help me hack a bird. Baby, help me hack a bird.
Baby, help me hack a bird. Baby, help me hack a bird. Baby, help me